Hi, this is Tim Brien from Brien's Business Umbrella. I hope you had a good Halloween. I was just touching base. It's been a while since I've recorded a message, and I wanted to specifically talk about a product that I started last year that not too many people knew about. Only a handful of people took advantage of it. On my Facebook page previously, I think I'll put it up again, is when tax season comes closer. It advertised tax preparation with no upfront costs. And what that is a bank product in which you would sign up with the bank via me to have mostly for people who are expecting or getting a refund. We coordinate with the bank, and your refund is not delayed, but the IRS, within the same time frame, sends it to the bank, and the bank takes their fee, which to you would be, last year was $24.95. Cost me a fee to offer this to you, but you're not charged for that. You just charge the bank fee of $24.95. So when the IRS submits the refund, it goes to the bank, they take their fee, they pay me my processing fee, and then you get the remainder as a direct deposit in your bank account. So that's what they mean by no upfront costs. Because in general, I've been burned a couple times because I've been lax. In theory, I do the return, and then we get the 8879 form signed, whether electronically or pen to paper, which gives me authorization to e-file on your behalf. And then that's when payment would be due by check or credit card. I prefer credit card or PayPal. And then I file after payment's received and cleared. But I let things go, and a couple times the payment hasn't gone through properly, and it cost me more to collect, and now it becomes a secondary job within the confines of the business. So this offers, if you're not able to pay up front, or you just don't want to pay up front, they do have a bank product that so it means by no upfront costs, you're not paying out of your pocket. The bank takes, the IRS sends a refund, the bank takes care of everything, everyone gets doled out. One of the people who did take advantage of it was my brother, and he's tough, so it worked seamlessly. There's no problems, otherwise I would have heard about it. And so for the handful of people that did take advantage of it, that want it, it works without problem. Another bank product that's out there that I'm still deciding on is the refund advance, which is literally a bank loan. You tell them what the expected refund is, and they will give you up to like $2,500 of the refund. And then once the refund does get submitted by the IRS, they take their money, and then if there's anything left over, you get the difference of the refund that you were expecting. And of course, there's a fee for that. I'm still checking into that because that's truly a loan rather than just strictly a refund. So as we're getting the bank involved, there's a little, even with my product, where you're just paying my fee through the bank, there's two additional signatures that are needed for the bank. But there's a lot of extra paperwork for that refund advance. But like I said, I'm still deciding on that. And as far as my stuff goes, I do a lot of my input work and work out here in my home office in Lockport. I do have a second office now that I've been at for just about a year now, and that's right on the Buffalo Niagara Medical Campus inside the Innovation Building. It's beautiful out there. I don't know if you've been out there. It's keeping up with the rest of downtown by the waterfront, and it's more like if you're right outside the facade of my office, you can see Children's Hospital and Buffalo General linked together. It's they have food trucks every day. It's really nice out there. So if you want to stop out, make an appointment because I can't be in two places at once. So I generally work out of here and go out there 2 to 3 times a week to meet with people, generally for the first time meetings or prospects. Some people still like to drop off paperwork, which we'll get to later. But in those cases, I'll go out there and meet because I like being downtown anyway. And again, that's Innovation Building, 640 Ellicott Street. That's between Virginia and Goodell. And there's a dedicated secretary, so it's nice, easy. It's actually a big building. 43 North company is actually in there, and Z28, a whole bunch of businesses, as well as myself. So if you wanted to go out there, it's awesome. That's where I meet people. It's a nice central location because not everyone wants to come out to Lockport. And that's the other thing. I'm not just I work with a lot of local businesses, but I'm scaling my business, working with companies throughout the United States. But even within Western New York, I have a lot of being in Niagara County, I have a lot of Niagara County customers. But ironically, I have a lot out in Hamburg, which is the other end. So Buffalo's a nice meeting location for both of us to get to. And as such, mentioning scaling, I am always active, always open to referrals. There should be a form for official. It makes it easier for me to track, but you don't have to use it. But on the website, briansbusinessumbrella.com, there's a referral form. Like I said, that makes it easier for me to track. But if you refer a new customer, that becomes a paid customer, then I offer at least a $25 referral gift. And I generally like to keep it local. And for whatever reason, I generally give gift certificates to local restaurants I've heard good things about or that I've went to and enjoyed. So it's a thank you to you for referring a new customer to me, and another business gets a referral that you may not have gone to before, and you might get more business out of it themselves. So I think it's a nice thank you for referring business to me, because I do appreciate it. And what I'm looking for is, of course, individual people that need individual tax returns done. But I'm also on the business side. I do accounting, payroll processing akin to ADP and paychecks, and of course, small business tax returns. I specialize in landscaping and architect firms, but I don't only do those. Those are my niche. Any small business owner who doesn't have enough time to dedicate a fully do accounting or have a bookkeeper on staff and need someone a little bit more experienced on hand, then that's the kind of referral that I'm looking for. And all referrals are appreciated, and I'll give them quality customer service. And the other thing was in regards to the second office and the paperwork. Within my signature line of my email, there's a green link which connects directly to my online portal. You can set it up with a password so that we can share back and forth. But in general, the IRS frowns on email attachments as they're not secured. This link will allow you to upload documents to me via an encrypted portal, so it's all safe, secure, and no worries about interception. So that's the other thing. I'm trying to go paperless as much as possible. I know I don't know, because I think it should be easy to do that, but it doesn't seem to be. A lot of people like to still give me paper. I still even get boxes sometimes. And it's not to say that I don't want to meet with people, but I am like I said, I'm scaling my business and growing outside of Buffalo as well. So if you are local, don't take it as I don't want to meet with you. I still will. I know some people like to come over to the house over the winter, so I will still do that. But in general, too busy to have to meet every time I need a form. So that's the easiest way to get it to me. And it's, like I said, if I email you, there's a green link. You can't miss it. And it's I tested it with, besides myself, you know, can only do so much testing with yourself. I had a couple clients use it, and they said it was very easy to use. So taking their word for it, and it's going to be beneficial for both of us to use that. And of course, I do electronic signing of documents as well. So trying to get more and more paperless, so that if like last year, I know a lot of people are having their children going to college and they need their tax returns for financial aid purposes, and they're calling me to retrieve it. I know other accountants who charge for that. I'm not going to charge for that, but it would be much easier, obviously, if you just went under your portal and boom, you download it, you download it and you have it right there for your financial aid purposes. That's the goal, is to you can always log in and get what you need. You can upload and I can log in and get what I need, and it's a seamless process. And that's the way I'm trying to drive my business right now. So to recap, the big thing today was in regards, I wanted to let you know how the bank product worked, because like I said, a handful of people used it, and of those handful, 2 of them were confused about the paperwork and, hey, what's with the bank? But it's actually a bank product, and it's seamless. You see it all over the place. Jackson Hewitt. Yeah, I mean, the bigger ones mostly do the refund advance that I'm still deciding on. But Jackson Hewitt, H&R Block, whatever the other ones are, they all do the refund advance. This is a smaller scale bank product, but there is a bank involved and a small fee to in exchange. You don't pay out of pocket. You pay out of your refund. So that's how that comes about. You always hear, well, I'm just going to pay out of my refund. Well, that's how that gets done. Is it gets facilitated by the bank, and I do offer that to my customers. Second office out in Buffalo, and I thoroughly enjoy it out there. It's nice to meet people and just see what's going on, because it's right. It's 5 minutes from the. Just so you have an idea, from the Allen Street subway station. So it's as you're getting above ground. So it's in the Shays area, but it's easy to get down to the waterfront from there. That's really nice. Always accepting referrals. I do give a gift for referrals. Landscaping and architect firms are perfect for business. Any small business owner that needs help, I can assist and help them grow their business. And of course, what started me out, the personal tax returns. Appreciate if you look at the online portal and try to use that as the tax season comes up. And always feel free to give me a call or an email with any questions and comments and referrals. Like I said, it's easier to track if you use the form. It's it's just a couple lines on a piece of paper, but it allows me to track it a little bit easier. But just word of mouth is fine-tuned. Just let me know that you referred such and such, and it will get the gift out to you once they become a paid customer. And but also the individual tax returns for that as well. So I think that is it for now. If you have any questions or comments, like I was saying, feel free to give me a call or a text, 716-727-8844. Or you can send me an email at timbrien, BRIEN, at briansbusinessumbrella.com. Hope you had a good Halloween, and I will talk to you later. Thank you.